Hi, hello everyone. Hi Paladin, hi Behemako, hi Ultraplex, hello. How is everybody doing today? How is your day going? How's a Friday treating you? Haro. Oh, wait, let me lift my microphone a bit. Why is it so low? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Is the music too loud? I think it really is. Let's get it down a bit. Up it. Doing well, eating chicken wings and doing chores. Chicken wings. Are they spicy? Or is that just chicken wings? How's the new place treating you? I think it's pretty nice, although the past couple of days it was insanely hot. Just like in general it was very hot outside. And then also obviously the temperature inside was yeah, I like the bedroom was the heartstroke chamber. Like this was insanity. But it's raining today, so it's not hot anymore. So it's finally comfortable temperature in the house. Right before fall hits us, and then it's gonna get cold and yeah. Ay. Better after swapping power supplies and having my desktop work again. Alright, cause like last time you had some issues. But you were about to switch to bed, so you decided not to bother. I remember that. Well, good thing you fixed it. These are barbecue flavored, so slightly spicy, not too bad. Well, when you say slightly spicy, are they slightly spicy for a person who is pretty good with spicy, or are they slightly spicy for, you know, the Eastern European person who thinks black pepper is spicy? I'm glad you topped it out. Yeah, that was, you know, when it's hot, you get sweaty, stinky, and disgusting. You just keep showering and washing your face, and it just doesn't stop. And you're like, what am I supposed to do? I feel so incredibly uncomfortable, but nothing helps because it's just hot, and you can have nowhere to go. You know, because also when you turn on the fan just starts blowing hot air at you. So you're like, well, that's kind of useless. Nah, they're like 3 grains of pepper. Well, okay, well then I guess they're not spicy, I suppose. Well, I'm really glad to see everyone here today. Today we're just chilling, chatting about random stuff, I suppose. Oh, Matzi! Hello! Matzi! Going to work, but hello, have a good work day, so thank you so much for the sub. 17 months. 17 months is like so much. It's more than a year. Oh boy. I definitely haven't streamed for 17 months in a row. Oh boy. I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm used to intense heat. Cold is my kryptonite. I hate being cold, but I can lay in the sun no problem. Well, you know, somehow the thing with that is that if I'm outside, right? Like if I'm, let's say, going on the beach, or if I'm just going out to like take a walk and whatever, somehow in that case heat is fine. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, it is hot, but like I'm doing things, I'm moving, it's fine. When I'm just at home, when I'm just sitting or laying down, all of a sudden heat becomes too much. And same goes for the cold. Like, oh yeah, I can go out in cold, in winter, whatever, do something, this and that is fine, no problem at all. But if I'm just at home, if I'm just sitting and it's cold, I hate it. Oh god. Like, no, it just makes so uncomfortable. Yeah, there's airflow. Yeah, probably because of that. It's like sitting in a car when it's hot, cold. Oh boy, sitting in a car when it's hot is like the worst. Like no. Don't like that. Don't do that. Yeah, no. Okay. Let me actually look at what we're supposed to be doing today. By the way, this is one of the channel point requests. I know I still have them closed because I have two and I need to do them. So this is one of them. This is Keter's request. Finally we're doing it. So today we're gonna try finishing the line art. I'm still unsure how to go about the background because it's not supposed to be a very complex background, and I wanna go for, you know, the situation where you just blur the background to bring the character forward more, but I still need to draw said background first in order to blur it. Like there needs to be something, so we'll see. Probably not gonna work on the background at all today, because that really is the job for thinking me, and thinking me does not exist on streams, unfortunately. So yeah, technically it is a commission, but it's not a paid commission. Ah, thank you for a great artist. Thank you. So yeah, let's see. I need to finish the liner. Is that the correct line thickness? That's the 7. Yes, that is. Man, I remember the days when I was doing 1 pixel width of line art. Sometimes my brain thinks, oh, maybe we should go back to that. Maybe that was a great idea. 1 pixel of line art. But no. Don't ask me why I don't want to do line art for a table with just a shape. Like, I could use vector shape, but no. No vector shapes in my household. If I do the line art, I do it with my hand. Yeah, but also we have to probably keep in mind that the canvas size probably wasn't that big. Because, like, of course you can do 1 pixel width of your line art, but then, like, if you can't see it at all, if it becomes unusable, then what is the point? So probably the canvas size was like A4 sheet of paper or something. Right now it's 4 pixels because I do want some line art to be here, at least a little bit, at least, you know, something. But yeah, it's pretty thin. It's pretty thin. Yeah, if you're doing like an emote or something, but I'm imagining like an illustration, tiny micro liner. Actually, if I'm doing an emote, having 1 pixel width line art is not the greatest idea. Like with the emotes, you actually want to go for thicker line art. So actually, like thin line art indeed works better for actual illustrations rather than some small emote thingy. Actually, you know what? Let me keep that here. I think that's fine. Oh yeah, all my cosplay has arrived from Doki Doki. Way too fast. I really didn't expect it to be that fast. I didn't know they were gonna be so fast, especially with the maid dress, but I picked up everything yesterday. I think I sent the picture to Discord of all the stuff that arrived. And man, is it hard to put on Kokomi's cosplay. Oh my god. Oh my god, why is she so complex? Like, I didn't even put everything on yesterday, I just like wanted to try it on if it fits, like the main parts. But then there's also a bunch of like small accessories that you need to attach here and there, like all the shiny jiggly thingies. So yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. But man, also like Kokomi, well, just in general, I feel like this cosplay, as pretty much any of the Chinese cosplays and outfits, are designed for like very skinny, very tall girls, long legs, skinny, and then there's just me. And like, I know that I shouldn't get a cosplay of a bigger size, like the size that I got is my size. I can't get a bigger size because otherwise it's just gonna be falling off of me. But at the same time, stuffing my goddamn thighs into the stockings that this cosplay has. Oh boy! Because the thing is, the stockings are also, they're not really stretchy because they have embroidery on them and stuff, so they can't really stretch. So it's kind of like, God. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Not to mention that Kokomi wears shorts, right? Like, it's like shorts, but they also look like basically underwear, so like they're super short. And, well, I can't see because I don't have a full-size mirror yet, but I'm pretty sure my butt cheeks are just hanging out. Like, they're just, yeah, they're just out. Oh, why? Why? My size is really not the Asian size, not the Chinese size at all. It's, yeah. Oh boy. I don't think there is much cake. I'm pretty sure it's really just because the body shapes are so different. A squish is a religious item, but that's not canon compliant. She doesn't have thigh squish. She looks so graceful and elegant in that outfit. Like, I can't really see myself yet, again, because I don't really have a full-size mirror to look at. But man, I'm also short. That's another thing, because like Kokomi has like very long details, kind of like fins, like fish fins hanging from the back, like a cape or something. I'm not sure how to properly call it. Probably something like a cape. So she has that, and like when I stand in my normal, like without the high heels, if I just stand on the floor, those things are on the floor. Like, I can walk on them. They're way too long for me. And like, yeah, they're supposed to be long, but she's not stepping on them, so it's, yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me maybe, after all, do the thing. It'll be a bridal train. I mean, it shouldn't be though. It really shouldn't be, but it sure looks like it. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, because like if I were to wear this cosplay to the convention, because that's kind of the idea, right? To wear cosplays to conventions, maybe, potentially. Like, first of all, I definitely will need somebody to help me put it on, because I can't do it myself, I need help. But then also, it's like, you know, when you're in a convention, the floor is very dirty, so you really don't want to get it dirty by just stepping on this. What the hell? Where does that come from? What is this? Shape dynamic. Right. Off. I don't need that. Remove. I just want some straight lines. Can I have some straight lines, please? Thank you. Thank you so much, or you kind Photoshop, for allowing me to draw some straight lines. I like the way you drew the fingers. Whenever I draw hands, it looks like they're throwing up hexes. What? What do you mean it looks like they're throwing up hexes? How do you draw hands? What? What is this? What is so special about my hand drawing? It's... Without shading, it's still kind of flat, even. You can hem it up with baby pins so it's up off the ground. Hopefully you have enough time to alter it. I mean, I have all the time in the world because I don't know yet when and where I'm gonna wear it. Like, I'm saying conventions, yeah, but it's not like I have any conventions right now. Like, it's probably somewhere next year. Not even this year yet, because, you know, still gotta figure out a lot of stuff. It's more like, well, whenever there is a convention, I could wear that there, right? If I have money to go to said convention. Because then that would be good. But overall, I don't have anywhere to wear that apart from potential photo shoot. But in order to have a photo shoot, I still have to, you know, figure out where to shoot, what to shoot, and talk to the photographer person. Be like, hey, Bessie, you want more cosplay pictures for your portfolio? Because I totally got you. So, yeah, that's that. Oh, Squid! Oh my god, 22 months, brother! Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub. 22 months, it's almost 2 years. 2 years? I have not been streaming for 2 months non-stop. That is a lie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the sub. How are you doing, Squid brother? How are you doing? But yeah, anyways, this cosplay might require some altering, indeed. Some stuff might require some altering, we'll have to see. Maybe I could attach certain things to each other in a better way. Because, again, there is part of the costume, which is like this cape thingy, which is also kind of like, what's it called? What is it called in English properly? You know, the thing with the sleeves that you pull over your back and you put on the sleeves, but then it doesn't like really close in any way in the front. So it's just like sleeves and the cape type of situation. Anyway, I don't even know if this has a name in terms of the character universe, because, you know, their outfits are weird. But yeah, that one attaches to the bodysuit with some buttons, but I didn't really like how it attaches because it feels like it really stretches it a lot, like the buttons are struggling to keep it. And yeah, I would probably try to figure out some better attachment, maybe not as tight, so it doesn't rip off the buttons, because that would be not very nice. You good? That's good that you good. That's really good that you're good. I'm good as well. We're chilling today. Also, Squid, all the cosplay arrived. I wanted to tell you, Kokomi's cosplay arrived. It arrived way too fast. Like, what, it took a little more than a week, I think? I don't know why, but maybe they just didn't have that many orders, so it was very fast. But yeah, I have my Kokomi cosplay, and I also bought a wig for her, and I also bought shoes for her, because I thought, okay, well, I will never be able to find or make myself the shoes that Kokomi wears, so might as well buy them. And also the wig, obviously, I thought, well, since the cosplay is cosplaying, might as well get the wig. So I also got the wig, so I have the full set. I have pretty much everything. And then also, of course, my maid outfit arrived as well, because like I ended up ordering the one we discussed from the Doki Doki as well, and apparently that one also arrived very quickly. So I also have my maid outfit, so I have to figure out photo shoot for that one as well, and that's probably a priority, because this is like our subathon goal. Cardigan! Right, cardigan! Cardigan! That's what it's called. Is that a cardigan? To me, that looks more like not a cardigan, but like a... In Russian, it's called bolero. I don't know if it's a word in English, but in Russian we call this bolero because it's short. Like in Russian, cardigan is the one that's long, and then the one that is kind of short and it's just sleeves. This is more like for ballet training or just dance training. That's called bolero, I guess, in a way. And I thought maybe that's a more proper word, but maybe not, because you know it's also long sleeves. I don't know. That thingy, basically that thingy. You get what I mean? Yeah, that's what's important. But yeah, I'm super excited for all the cosplays. I'm excited for maid outfit. Thank God the maid outfit is not that hard to put on. it's really not complex, because you know, complex Kokomi outfit is already a struggle enough. And at least, you know, for a maid outfit, there's no issues with, oh, well, my ass is too big, it's hanging out. Although that dress is short. But before I actually do the photo shoot, I thought I should probably buy a petticoat for that. Because, you know, like, the main outfit is literally, it's just the dress, but it doesn't really have like any underlayer under the skirt to give it volume. So I thought, oh, maybe I should buy a petticoat. And I actually wanted to buy a petticoat, but I forgot. But my brother AliExpress got me. So I think I could also order a petticoat for that, and then it's gonna be perfect. Oh yeah, I don't know how anime girls dress themselves. Like in lore, someone had to make that outfit. Bro, yesterday when I was trying on Kokomi's cosplay, I was thinking, imagine that girl getting ready every single morning when she has to put all of that on. Because like, if you look at Kokomi's outfit right here, you looked at the picture, you will notice that her bodysuit, like, right, the bodysuit is attached to her socks, to her tights, whatever they call. It's literally one thing. And yesterday when I tried to put it on, I got so confused how to actually wiggle myself into that, because you first need to put the thighs on the legs, but meanwhile the shorts part of that outfit already has to be on your legs, so you're sitting with like your costume hanging around your ankles while you're trying to put the thighs on first, and then you're trying to wiggle into the shorts while also like trying to pull the thighs up. It's such an awkward way to dress. Hi Sarah, hello, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Those little booty shirts alone would have me like, what? And those booty shirts are one piece with her entire outfit. Like, the main base for her outfit is like, it's just one thing. It's so I'm confused. Like, girl, every morning you wake up and you're like, okay, well, unless she's just sleeping in this, because she's a fish and she's like, I don't need to shower, I can just swim in water. I don't know. Like, she is the divine priestess of the Watasumi Island, so maybe she has people who help her dress. I wouldn't exclude that, but still. Oh, you have to jump into your own pants like the... There's firefighters, yes. You mind if I redeem art share to ask for advice on OC design? I want to check if I did good with the design of a new OC of mine. Of course you can, no problem. Of course you can. Hi Zoing, hello, how are you doing? Welcome, how are you? Glad to see you here too. Imagine having to be really bad, but having to unlock the fashion capture. Oh, right, because you can't go to bathroom in this outfit, because here's the deal. The cardigan thingy, right? It's like, of course it's a top, but it attaches to the body. So I guess in the Kokomi's situation, she can pull down her outfit. Technically, but like when you're pulling down the bodysuit outfit, you're just basically left naked. Because it's one piece, right? Like, you pull it down through her entire body. At least she has cardigan. But like in my case, in case of cosplay, first of all, the outfit itself has straps, right? Because otherwise it's just not gonna stay up. Like, it stays up by the power of magic on a character. On an actual human, it doesn't stay up. So you have the straps, and then you have this cardigan, which attaches on the 4 buttons to the bodysuit itself. So, like, if I were to go to the bathroom on the convention, I might as well just not do that, because, yeah, you know, might as well just die. Okay, we got art critique. Let me zoom out, save the picture, and we'll go for the art critique. Okay, Archer Discord. Got it. So yeah, anyways, the going to the bathroom situation is but then again, I never go to the bathroom on the conventions because it's scary, so that's fine. Plus, how I usually go about cosplaying on conventions, if it's like some complicated cosplay, which did happen a couple of times, like you go full cosplay for a couple of hours to take pictures and walk around, but also like just, you know, show off your costume, but then you just take it off and get changed into your normal outfit or something. Or at least take off most of your cosplay, and then you just go to other events and whatever on the convention just wearing normal stuff because you want to enjoy yourself, not suffer. Gotcha, if I find that person, I'll know it's you. If that person will be wearing Kokomi cosplay, laying face down on the floor, that's gonna be totally me. Totally. Oy. Oh man. Discord. Why is Discord taking forever to open? Brother Discord. Please. Local streamer found planking on the floor of a convention. Yeah, that would be me. Bro. I once had a cosplay that I kind of made myself in a way, but also not really. I made all the props myself. I had giant horns and I had shoes with hooves, right? So it's supposed to be some kind of like a demon situation. But the problem is, because I was making them myself and I'm very inexperienced in making this kind of props myself, I made them so uncomfortable. Like, those horns were heavy. Like, sure, they were really big, that was the point, but I also made them very heavy because of the base material that I used. And then the hooves, for the hooves, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy those cursed shoes that don't really have a heel to them, but they're high heels, just the heel part is missing, and they're just like very, very sturdy, so like you can step on them without the heel, but it still feels so uncomfortable to walk in them. It's like hell. I took some pictures and I was like, after I think an hour and a half, I was like, I'm done here. I can't wait to take all my effort off and never put it on my body ever again. Okay, oh, I see. Okay, let's explore the character. Actually, sir, can I get some so some information on the character, who this character is, what were you going for with the design? Because it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I would like to know some more details while I'm bringing the picture on the stream. Oppa. Let's make it a bit bigger. Let's make it a bit bigger. This is my new OC. Her name is Project Number 4. Very fitting. She's half steampunk robot, half girl. Interesting. So, like, when you say half robot, half girl, you literally mean like separated in half. That's. I really wonder how did she happen like that? how did she happen? It's like. Is she artificially made? Is interesting. Well, let's see. So we're talking about the design here, so that's what I want to focus on. Oh, hi Kylie, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy to see you. She got into an accident where half her body was cut down and her father's business, so to save her, he agreed to experimental project number 4, replacing body parts with robot parts. So, like, literal half of her body, whoa. So it literally went, actually, let me... Well, that's certainly interesting concept. So, literally... half half body. Well, I am assuming, I guess, or maybe I'm wrong actually, because like from what I understand, her like entire half of her body, not just like arm, leg, some like facial structure, like literal entire half body. Because the robot part is fueled by her fat reserve, she's often sleepy and has her eyes closed. Aha! Well, man, that feels very familiar. I'm also so sleepy these days. Steampunk cyborg. That is cool stuff. Steampunk cyborgs are really like underrated concept, I think. I'm a bad friend. I didn't see you were online until just now, bro. I literally just started. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You're a good friend. You're also a streamer and you have a family, your own business and everything. So you're a busy person, so it's fine. You don't have to be on my stream the moment I start. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Okay, what can I say about the design? What can I say? I want a clear gold-purple color scheme for her. And that is a very nice color scheme. It's really nice. What I would like to say is that it's not exactly giving me steampunk, first of all. Like that's the first thing, because that's why I had to ask. Because, like, yeah, colors are, the color is the steampunk color, you know, this golden, copper type of colors. But it's not exactly giving me steampunk. So maybe you should think more about like incorporating actual steampunk parts, because right now the only thing that kind of gives us like this, I guess, monocle type of situation. But there's no like, there's no cogs, there's not much like actual copper parts that I would see. Did this in Gartic in an hour, which is very impressive. Making an entire character design in an hour is no joke, which is very cool. But again, if you want to improve the character design, if you want to work on this design more and like improve it, I would say it needs more. Yeah, it needs more clockwork and gears and pipes, I guess. And like the color itself, like sure we have golden. Actually, you know what? I'm explaining here, but we need references. That's what you need to do. Anyways, you need to open something like Pinterest or ArtStation and just be like, steampunk. Show me the steampunk, and just like get yourself an artboard of references and look at that, because you can definitely add more steampunk details. Okay, you know what? Let me actually even maybe stream the entire thingy. Wait, where's, I need a window capture. Let's do window capture. Yeah. And this. I need to capture. Yeah, it's more of a concept design. I should change the clothes to give like metal plate and armor. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Let's just why is it so scuffed? There you go. Less scuffed now. Let's see what Pinterest has to offer us. We can even go maybe stuff like that. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of AI art, obviously, so we're not looking at that stuff. We're looking more at things like this, I guess. Because, you see, steampunk, while, yes, some, like, golden, yellowish copper colors, It also has like a lot of darker colors, like you can do a lot of darker colors, a lot of big bolts, very nice, very visible mechanical parts, like, you know, pipes and cogs, as it was mentioned. Thank you for Headpad! Hi, Fujiwara! Hello! Hi, Fuji! No, Fuji, you are the best. We should rig your model at some point, because, brother, let's be honest, you're not gonna rig your own model. We should just rig it at that point. So a lot of segments and wires and steam. Yeah, segments, great. Big bolts, fantastic as well. I love big bolts in character designs. Even like, I think in more modern sci-fi, like not the steampunk, but like actual sci-fi, they quite often use some big bolts and stuff. It's also important to decide whether you want the halves to complement or conflict with each other. Like, are they trying to mesh with each other and appear uncanny and perfect on one side, or is it supposed to create juxtaposition and have it be very clearly mechanical and robotic? Well, yeah, that is also obviously a thing. Yeah, maybe if I made the robots skill like a strong stainless steel grade, that might be cool. A skin. I mean, I was gonna get you to do it anyways, I just needed the money to pay you. Well, I'm anyways kind of busy with commissions, but eventually... Oh, that is interesting. This is... I think that might be with the 3D model. But this one is interesting. Yeah, this is more of a golden color, but I guess it's kind of like a darker shade. And there's some how's it called, patterns in it as well, which also might be interesting. I like the bolts and I cannot... No. I'm talking about character design. I didn't have to delete my soul like that. I didn't delete anything. I don't know what you're talking about. What else do we have that's more... Oh, that one is interesting. But this is not exactly... This is a very creepy one. I do kind of like the outfit. Royal Guard. That's interesting. Give me some more stuff. Oh, this is this is like Transformers but steampunk. Yeah, that's funny. This is not exactly steampunk, brother. What you talking about? This is some... Just imagining C singing. I'm not gonna be singing that. I'm not gonna be saying that because somebody will end up clipping it and I will not say any of that. The origin of why I even made an OC in the first place was because I wanted to prove to a friend that you can draw steampunk with pretty colors. That is true. You know what? Actually... let's look into a different... Or maybe even... Let's look into... What can we find? Again, obviously a bunch of AI art. Man, every time you type anime in Pinterest now, it's just all that garbage. But you know what? You know what? Let's just ignore that it's a bunch of AI art and try to find something nice. What do we have here? I don't like this picture. Well, it's not as steampunky, I think. Well, this one's cute. I mean, again, I think it is a good idea. You're like, yeah, you can definitely do steampunk with pretty colors, but steampunk's color palette is still not as bright. Like, I would say this picture has pretty colors. I think this is an actual art for once. This picture has pretty colors, but they're still kind of like muted colors. A little bit pale, like if we have green, it's not the bright green. Like even the hair. Like yeah, it's kind of a brighter color hair, but you know. With the proper lighting and stuff, you can definitely do pretty colors. There was another thing I wanted to say, so let's remove this for now. Let's close it. Again, speaking of steampunk, get some references, maybe just like not even references, but inspiration pictures, more like just a bunch of pictures. Put them together on an artboard with the like color schemes that you like, with steampunk details, maybe cyborgs and stuff like that, and yeah, just use them as inspiration. That'll help. Other than that, here, I do like the idea of the character being literally separated in half, but I am thinking, and I guess that's more of my personal opinion rather than very objective thing. But oh wait, let me check the chat. People wrote a lot. Yeah, steampunk can be immaculately beautiful, but it will have to kind of be metal colors and things like that. Yeah, that's right. You're lucky I love you, Art Mother, or else I'd choose violence. Bro, don't choose violence. You're a big scary dragon. Don't choose violence. Coolly, I don't see AI when I look at anime pose references in Pinterest. Pose references usually safe, but when you're looking for character design nowadays, that's just... Hi, Connor! Good day to you too! Hi, hello! I'm doing well, how are you? Kabanari of the Iron Fortress has a lot of beautiful steampunk aesthetics. Yeah, well, that stuff, I don't know what that is, but a recommendation. Steampunk is typically known for a lot of earth tones and metallics. Exactly. You can still make them very pretty, especially if you do proper lighting, right? Like sunlight stuff. Still makes the colors very pretty. Yeah, muted tones, metallic shine. Thank you for hydrating, great artist. Cultured individual. Bro. She be arting. Oh, hi! Renai, hello! Welcome! Welcome. How are you doing? I appreciate all the help, Mother She and Chad. I feel very inspired for what to do next on the OC. That is very great to hear. So let me give one last thingy. Again, as I said, it's probably more of my own opinion rather than objective advice. But I think I would find it more interesting if these two colors, like her purple side and her golden or more of like steampunk side, I guess, I had some points where they mixed in a way, because like I'm assuming she's wearing clothes, right? So if, let's say, I were the person who had one half human, one half this steampunk robot / cyborg part, like I wouldn't, for example, try to really wear a shirt that's separated into different colors on my body. Like I probably would have at least something like maybe, oh, this part, maybe it could be one color, not even necessarily has to be purple, because she already has purple hair, right? Like we have purple hair. I wouldn't necessarily wear like purple blouse or shirt on me. But also like maybe I would choose something that has one color, and then I would have like my hands and my face and my leg sticking out that are, you know, different color, because they're not skin color. Oh man, that soundtrack is very loud. No, let me bring this up and then you're very pretty music, but or maybe like even like we get one color, right? One color shirt, but we can have some elements on the shirt be a different color. So let's say we have this shirt which is one color, I don't know, maybe purple, maybe white, maybe something else, but then we can have like this rim be metallic, or like we can have some like, I don't know, pin or something like this. Like you can make the design asymmetrical, because again, it's more of me thinking in terms of how I place a character in an actual world, and it doesn't matter if it's a fantasy world or not, but like it wouldn't make sense for the character to buy a shirt or to like order a shirt to be made that would be separated into colors in half in the middle. Like, at least this kind of character. I don't know that much about the character, what they're doing for life, like how they exist, how they interact with the world, what they think, what they feel about their body. But like, the shirt probably would be in one color, right? And that would be still pretty good design, because like right now you have just a very, very clear separation, like this very, very straight line going down the middle. And I feel like there needs to be a little bit of more mixing of the colors from one side to another in different ways, maybe with some elements and stuff. But again, that's up to you. That I feel like is more of a personal preference rather than objective advice. Or maybe it is. I don't know. A lot of things that I know about character design, I just know on, like, you know, the level of trust me bro, I feel like that. So I can't tell you which ones are objective things and which ones are like, oh yeah, I just like it like that. So yeah. Maybe the clothes are a metal gray armor. That could be it. Like, if let's say she would purposefully wear armor, she could just like have armor. Thank you for headbutt, Fuji! And like, for example, the armor can be, again, asymmetrical in a way. Right? There can be more armor on her human side than on her cyborg side. Simply because, let's say, a cyborg body doesn't really need that much armor, because it's on its own is armor. But then the color of the armor, like the color scheme of the entire armor that goes on her body, is pretty much the same all over. Like, it doesn't separate in the middle. So that could be something. That could be something. Oh, hi Keter, hello! You came at the right time. Because we're gonna be working on your art today, but I'm currently looking at the character design. Using a force of 4G, hell yeah! 4G, let's go! Anyways, I hope that was helpful. There was a lot of help from other people as well with this character. So I'm really looking forward to see what you do with this character. Looking forward for more arts. Got a lot of great ideas. I do think I want to have a big difference from the human and robot side. The human side being gentle and fragile, while the robot is inhuman and cold. That is fair. That is fair, and that would be very interesting. I'm gonna move that away. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Bring more. Bring more. Renai is living. How is living, Renai? How is living? You're living, but how are you living? That is an important question, isn't it? Oh yeah, got another art to send you sometime, She. Oh no, is that something inappropriate again? Oh, Hey. And glass. Steampunk loves unnecessary glasses, goggles, lenses, and windows. True, but we do have like a goggle, not a goggle, what's it called? Monocle situation, I think, instead of the eye, so. We got that one. We got that one. I can't watch a lot, but I'm trying. No Wi-Fi at my grandparents' place, so I've been missing your streams 3 times now. That's fine. It happens. It's fine. It's atrocious. I love racing, but hate other people who don't know how to drive. Oh no, so you're one of those drivers. Oh no. Oh no! Makes me sad when I'm driving and other people just run into me or take weird lines. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair, but also, like, knowing myself, for example, I totally wouldn't be able to properly drive. Like, I think those few times when I did play some racing games, it was always me just bumping into everything. P-card, thank you. So yeah, the idea of the character is sitting somewhere with a book. I don't know, is it supposed to be a cafe? Probably. Right next to the window. there's gonna be a window. Right now you can't tell, but it's gonna be a window, and then there's gonna be some abstract blurred background situation. So yeah, that's the idea for the
emotional damage.
Oh, you got your driver license! Hell yeah, Keter! Good job to you! Oh my god, good job! Let's go, brother. Let's go. Am I the only one here who doesn't have driver's license? I'm so scared of driving. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking like, oh, maybe it is useful to get a driver's license. Not like I have a car and like I would ever have money for a car. But still, oh, maybe it's useful just like, you know, in case. But then, like, yeah, but driving is so spooky because it's like a big car and you can just bump into something and poof, kaboom, you know? Music is loud? Why is the music loud? I made it quieter and it's so loud. Music, please unload yourself. That better? That should be better.
You're a great artist.
Thank you for great artist! Thank you, Keter! Somebody else behaves like a dumbass that runs into me, I guess. I know. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. I haven't passed the theory test yet. We'll soon have attempt number 6. Yeah, that's also, I guess, part of the driver's license exam situation. You have to really know the theory. And like, to me it seems like so much information and my little brain can not really remember, just like memorize that much information. And like, driving is the kind of situation where you do need to know theory. Like, for example, if you compare it to programming, like, of course it is great to know all like the programming thingies, all the lines and functions and everything, and like data types and stuff, but at the same time with the programming you can always just look it up. You can always look it up if you forgot something, but when it comes to driving you do really need to know your theory by heart and be like, yeah, okay, as soon as I see some situation on the road I know what to do in that situation. So yeah. And it's so hard, like I always had hard times actually remembering stuff that I learned, that I memorized. So, scary. Scary! But yeah, good luck, Connor, indeed. Gonna put you in second screen while doing VR. Sounds good. Got 33 out of 40 last time. Well, that's pretty decent result. Just a little bit more. You can do it, Connor! You can do it! That's so crazy that driving is such a hassle in other places. When I got my license, I got a permit, drove for 2 days to practice, went to the DMV and got my license the first try. Yeah, but like, you need to do exams and stuff, no, to get your license. You gotta prove them that you know how to behave on the road and that you know everything, and then you also gotta show them that you do in fact know how to drive a goddamn car. I feel like it really needs to be a hustle. That's kind of the thing with driving. It really needs to be a hustle to get a driver's license, because like, you need to make sure that everyone who has the license knows how to drive safely. At least knows, you know? Like, we can't control if they will be using their knowledge or no, but at least we can confirm that they know. It's annoying because some things are about car engine and mech you would never see. Yeah, but still good to know. Yeah, there's a written test, but I just passed it. Well, I guess you're smart then. Stop flexing your brain, bro. What the heck? Getting a license in America is easy. They give them away with butter packets. I don't know how it is in this country. I know how is getting a driver's license in Russia, because all my friends got it. And I'm the one who's scared. Oh, Buff Mosa. Wait, Which one is that supposed to be? No, not this one. This one! Let's go! Time to memorize my hotkeys. Hi, no god why? Hi, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for buff modes are redeem. That's me, and I'm buff. Oh. Iron. I'm pumping iron. He's Giga Chad. This Giga Chad me. Thank you so much for the applause. Oh god. We're getting rated! Hey! Superior Com 663. Hi, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh no, and I'm in my Giga Chat form.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I have any mods today. Or do I? I have Bemoko, but Bemoko technically is not a mod. But let me give you a shout out. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, optimal form for raids, or is it now? There you go. The first descendant. Another first descendant stream. Alright, because you rated me last time as well, right? So how is the first descendant going? But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. They're trying to make it more difficult in certain places, but it's really just a scam to milk money from people. In America, state of Louisiana, you need to pay 400 plus USD for a class, and it's like there's no reason it should cost that much for one class or for like a series of classes. What? That's a lot of money. Can you show me how's the progress so far going? I mean, if you can see it. I'd actually, maybe so you can see it better, I should remove the background for now. We're doing the line art. See, like I did the line art on the character. And I'm planning to put base colors on today, but I also need to do line art of like the this background surround ground. The table part. Yeah, that's that. If you can't handle me at buff mode, so you don't deserve me at my Sakabamo. Well, I mean, true, brother, so true. And this is the mug, right? Yeah, this is the table. I just noticed. What the hell is this situation, brother? Who allowed you to be that curvy? Kinda forget one thing about her. You mean the badge? Is it the thing on her neck? The what's it called? Is it the badge? Is it called the badge? I don't know what it's called properly. But is it that thing? The badge. Yeah. I noticed it actually before the stream. I was like, okay, well, I have to draw it separately. So I will try not to forget. I'll just draw it separately, because I was looking at the reference board today. I was like, wait, she has the badge. Like the old design doesn't, but the one that you're currently using does. So badge, like, yeah, I don't know what's it's called either. I think it's a badge. It's the thingy that's like supposed to be hanging. I'll draw it. Let me finish the line art here, and I will do it, brother. Don't you worry about it. What is she drinking? I have no idea what is she drinking. That's a question to myself. What is she drinking? What is she drinking? Something. Some unidentified dark liquid. That's what she's drinking. School license, maybe. School pass? Maybe? Maybe? Something like that. Yeah. Probably a school pass. Okay, that's that. That's that, and let's merge. Okay, so that's the table line art. Got that one. Let's actually sketch the school pass. The first probably should. Tick 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 tick. Alright, I think I should stop watching, get a save for G for other stuff. You really should, Keter. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope I will have the art ready for you soon enough. But yeah, you should really save your internet now. So yeah, thank you for coming. Have a great day! Sketch, background sketch. Let's put that here. Let's get that there. Let's remove the smoothing. We don't need the smoothing. We can bring that down. I didn't press that. Don't lie to me. Man, it's really getting annoying with my mouse because it keeps doing double clicks. It keeps doing double clicks. I also need to revamp my first emote too because the hair got changed. Good night, soon. My grandparents always go to sleep at 8 p.m. Oh god. Well, good for them. I guess they wake up early or something. But yeah, good night, soon. Good night. And now let me see the badge. And the neck. Okay. Okay. So it's probably gonna be something like that, something like this. How is this? I really need a reference of how the badges are attached to the string. I need to find a reference for that. How do I Google it? Oh yeah, neck badge holder. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. What does that look like? I need the one that's horizontal. It looks kind of like that. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let me bring it to the reference board. So we got it here, and then oh, I need a bigger eraser. So there's that. Sasmosa. Who is Sasmosa? That's not me. Why am I Sasmosa? I'm no sus. I'm never sus. What do you mean? Everyone can tell you I'm not sus, and I was never sus, and I never will be sus. You're the sus one. I'm not. Not at all. Oh boy, brothers, if only you knew how hard I crave to go to like a theater, to a musical or something. Like, this is insanity. And it's all my mother's fault, because that one time, some years ago, she brought me to like a musical with her after many years of me not going to the theater, because I wasn't the biggest fan of it when I was a kid. Like, I kind of like it, but not as much. And then apparently, since I got older, I started liking that kind of stuff. So here we are now. Okay, but what is written on the school badge? I'll have to ask Peter, I guess. What to put on the badge. So yeah, now I'm in my I crave theater really much era, but you know, I don't have an opportunity right now. Plus, I looked at the what's currently in the theaters, and there was nothing really exciting either. So it's not like there's anything to watch anyways. Well, It's hard to be a very cultured human. What can I say? Also, I hope you guys remember that tomorrow we're playing Horizon again, finally. And I was also thinking these days, maybe I should eventually get Atomic Heart and stream it for you, because like I'm surprised to hear that a lot of you haven't even seen the game. Like, you know that it exists, but you never got to see what it looks like, which I think we need to fix, because come on, it's Atomic Heart. Like, I wouldn't say that, oh, it's a fantastic game, but it's like, you know, worth knowing. Especially considering that it's made by Russian people, you know? I'm like, well, I want you to know that game, because it's kind of cool. So I think maybe I would want to stream Atomic Heart eventually. The only issue is that it's a first-person shooter, and that is one type of game that I'm the most terrible at, because I never played. No, I did play, I think, one, but that went terribly. That went terribly. So yeah, don't know, man. We'll have to see how that goes. Also, have anyone seen already the second Stalker gameplay trailer? Cause I watched it recently and it looked pretty good. And you would ask, why the heck am I interested in Stalker games? Well, because I am. But I really liked what I saw, so I'm really curious if anybody else watched the gameplay trailer. Okay, so it works kind of like this. There's this metal part, and then and then there's that, then there's this, and there's that. Okay, we got the sketch that I will delete. We got the sketch, so we can do the line art. Man, I lost my drawing glove somewhere, and now I don't know where it is. I lost it somewhere during the move. I really have no idea where I put it, but I can't find it. So I guess I just completely lost it now. It's gone. And I'm kind of upset. Like, I didn't use it that often, but it was a convenient thing. And now I don't have that anymore. And I don't know where it is. Keeps humming, not sus. Keeps humming sus tune. What do you mean sus tune? What makes whatever I'm humming sus? Explain to me in details, please. Elaborate. Elaborate. What makes it sus? Like it's kind of a habit for me to hum something when I'm doing something, but like, what makes the tune sus? It's not like I'm humming some Boku no Pico opening or something. Are you not just humming a tune from Among Us? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. At least I wasn't. That wasn't intentional. That was just something random from my head. That sounds like a Mogus tune? Bro. Am I an imposter all of a sudden? Am I an imposter? Oh, my Photoshop is frozen. Brother, no! Don't do that to me, please. Okay, we're all good. All good. All good, crisis averted. Kinda, I guess. When Photoshop is still being slow. Man, I'm so incredibly sleepy today. For absolutely no good reason. Like, I don't know, I'm so sleepy. Because, like, I woke up myself. Right? It's around like 7 or something. Maybe even earlier. I'm not sure. But anyways, I woke up, right? And like, I was like, okay, well, I already woke up, so let me go have breakfast and everything. But then, like, I sat down at some point and my eyes were closing. So I don't know what's up. I was so sleepy. I had to like take 1 hour nap, but that clearly wasn't enough. But I'm like, okay, but I have stream planned today. Like, I can't sleep any longer. I have to prepare for a stream. But somehow I'm so sleepy. Maybe it's because I was going to bed late, but I thought I wasn't going to bed that late. But, like, I can tell you right now, if I go lay down in bed, I will be sleeping in like 5 minutes. This is insanity. This is insanity! Why am I so eepy? Why am I so eepy? Oh. I got the commission confirmed, ho ho ho. And do you know what that commission is? I'm not gonna tell you, but I am excited for that commission. Ho ho ho. I saw it before it popped up. I saw it. Bro. Why are you trying to jump scare me? Why are you trying to jump scare me? I'm just drawing, I'm just chilling, I'm just making some art. Why are you jump scaring me? I don't even know who that was. Imagine anonymously jump scaring someone. Gotta help you stay awake. Or was that you, Bemoko? You revealed yourself. Haha, now I know who that was. Why would you jump scare me, brother? Also, it's not gonna help me stay awake unless you scare me like very strong. I don't know what kind of horror right now would help me stay awake. Maybe the kind of music I chose for the stream today is also not exactly the kind of music I should be playing while being sleepy. I always check Anonymous for the most part, whether I care or not. Why? Are you trying to hide your identity from us? Is there some dark secret that we don't know about Behemoko? Man, I'm tired of being tired. And it's like, it's not like I'm particularly tired. I'm literally just sleepy. I just really wanna eat. Squid Knitter, hi! Hello! I think it's been a while since I saw you, but then again, I didn't stream for a long time. Why is my favorite fish suddenly a muscle mommy? Because I forgot to switch back to my normal self, that's why. Anyways. Let's disregard that. Oops. A game where you are rushing a deadline, you're about to save, then the power goes out and you lost all your progress. Bro, that just sounds like way too real. Never happened to me yet. Let's hope it's not gonna happen to me ever. Because that sounds horrible. A rip game save. Yeah, indeed. But like, if it's a game, that's really no big deal, because, you know. But if it's the artwork that I've been working on, oh man. Oh man, that's no good at all. A game that you thought was auto-saving wasn't suddenly 4 hours of progress is gone. Boy, that's actually Yakuza 0? Cause like, it's not like I thought it was auto-saving, but somehow, you know, these days you're used to not having to save your game, and then all of a sudden it crashes, and then you're like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stinky. But yeah, happened to us once. But I think we lost, what, like an hour or so of progress? That was a little upsetting, but yeah, I like, you know what? Whatever. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Like, we had some quest with some boy that we had to hang out with. But I don't know if I ever get that quest ever again or no, because I decided not to do it for second time. Okay, that's done. Okay, I think we have the body line art. Let me remove the sketches. Yeah, the body line art seems to be done. I'll just maybe detail it a bit more, but other than that, I think we got it. We got it! When I edit, I save all the time because I had that happen. I did painstaking frame by frame editing for effect. My mom and grandma were at my house and decided, hey, he's got a bunch of appliances in his kitchen. Let's try them all at once. And he did a surprise Pikachu when my breaker tray. Oh no, bro. Oh no, actually, why would they do that? Saying me says me, but also one time when I only started living alone, right? I didn't know how to cook properly yet. Like, I kind of could cook some basic stuff, but not much, and I was way too lazy to cook. So my go-to option was boiling some dumplings in a kettle. Don't ask why in a kettle, because that's like a student life hack, but it's not like I didn't have any pots or anything, but I was just like, oh wow, you can actually cook them in a kettle. But that's cool. Like, you just throw them in and it cooks. But I think one time I had either way too many dumplings or whatever. Basically, you know what happened. You know what happened. You know perfectly well what happened. That was like, yeah, surprise Pikachu was me back then. I was like, oh, so that's what can happen when you do that. Kidder, why are you still here? Save your internet for important stuff. Go away. Kettle turns itself off. Yeah, I guess that's like part of why you would want to do that, but also, you know, like when you're a student and you need something quickly and you also don't really have that much access to the kitchen because there's a bunch of people in the kitchen, it's like, yeah, okay, sure, that's fine. You could literally cook them in your room. But like, I was at my own apartment alone. I had all the kitchenware I needed, and yet still I was like, wow, fascinating, I can cook my dumplings in a kettle. And that's why we didn't want to bother you or get in the way in case you wanted to cook. So you thought blowing my fuses was somehow less intrusive. Galaxy Brain Tech. Well, I guess I didn't think that it might happen like that. I just didn't think about it. I kinda understand them. I made noodles in my bedroom regularly, not a student. Well, that's fine though, because for noodles you do only need a kettle and like some kind of bowl, but if you already buy the noodles that are coming in like the plastic cup, then it's perfect. So that's fine, that's noodles. But with dumplings, you literally just throw them into the kettle. And again, I had kitchen, I no problem, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm still looking at myself back then when I just started living alone for the first year, and I'm just fascinated by the choices I made. But also, like, I understand, but man, was I smartened a lot of times. Was I smartened? But I guess that's like a canonical event, right? When you start living alone, you have to make some stupid decisions and mistakes to actually figure out how to exist like a proper adult person, no? You could have stopped that they didn't think, because you're right. Yeah, I mean, I would also do something like that for sure. Like, I can see myself doing something like that. That was, I didn't compromise the coffee. I would throw the ramen into the kettle and boil it. Then use the kettle to strain the noodles before flavor packets. Well, yeah, okay, that's creative. I didn't think about that, but that's creative. But you know, also when you throw dumplings in the kettle, dumplings are frozen, so I'm pretty sure that's why it caused issues for the electricity, because the kettle was trying way too hard to manage all the water and all the ice-cold dumplings. Oh yeah, living on your own, unless you're taught things, you're gonna mess it up all the time, right? And it's like, even when you kind of know things, even when you taught things, like when you just start, especially if you're like, what, 19 or something, you're just like, okay, well, I definitely know how to do that. Like, I definitely know better. I have smart ideas, but then apparently you don't have the smart ideas. It's just that thing. It's just that thing. But you know, I no regrets. No regrets. That was experience. That was experience that I needed to go through to learn how to exist as a human. I'm still pretty lazy and dumb though. Like, you know. Sure, I'll do the laundry, I'll try to keep stuff clean, but like, cleaning in general was never my favorite thing. Like, I'm dreading having to clean stuff. Like, right now, for example, I gotta clean the stove, because it's already looking disgusting. I gotta clean it. And like, it's not that hard, and like, I have all the supplies, and I definitely have time for that. But I'm like, well, today I'm streaming, and then tomorrow I wanted to go out, and then this, and then that, and that thing just still stays disgusting. I bought my first house at 20 in the military, and man, that was a comedy of errors. But now I'm a much more competent homeowner, cause man, oh man. Bro, imagine being homeowner. That sounds fancy. At 20, bro, you must be rich then. You must be rich, cause that's probably a lot of money. That's a lot of monies. But yeah, that's totally good stuff. You know, the thing with renting a place is good that you have a landlord that you can go to, be like, hey, I need this thing fixed, please help. But then, like, if you have a good landlord, they will, you know, figure it out. But if you do not, then you're just gonna be hanging out with the thing unfixed for ages. So, but yeah. I wish I was a homeowner as well. But for that, I need to be making money. And I'm not making money. It's a lot of money, but I also work very hard. I bought an apartment building. Oh! So I'm constantly fixing things my tenants break. Bro, are you a millionaire or something? An entire apartment building? Holy shit! So you are rich. I see how it is. I see how it is. So we got a fancy rich fancy pants in our team. The imposter. I see. But I mean, man, good for you. That all sounds pretty good. Like, don't mind me joking about Mr. Moneybags over here. Scrooge McDuck, right there. Look at him. Scrooge McDuck. Man, I feel like if I ever had a lot of money, I'll just end up wasting it on travels and stuff. Like, I feel like I'm not responsible and patient enough to actually buy a house or something like that. I would be just like, you know what? Let's go to another country. Lol, no, I'm just old and I had someone helping me make the smart choice. And that is very good. That is very nice of them. Still though. I'm sorry, bro. Now I'm just gonna be joking about you being rich. It's just now stuck with you. You're just Scrooge McDuck now. On this channel. That's your destiny. I'm so sorry, brother. You shouldn't have told us this, cause the jokes are incoming. People my age were buying cars and wasting it on dumb things, and my friend was like, hey man, how about you buy a house? That is a very reasonable suggestion. That was a very reasonable suggestion. You have a good friend. One day I will also, maybe. Probably not. I don't know. I feel like I really need to get to the old age to actually buy a house, cause like I wouldn't even know where and what. Like, not like I have any possibility right now anyway, but just in general. It seems like so unnecessary right now. It would be cool to own a place you live in, but also it's like, well, and I don't mind, ask Mayo. I like to ball out because what's the point of money if you don't spend it? Exactly. You gotta spend it. You gotta, you know, go places, get experiences, see things, eat things. And I spend so much money on food because I just really like good food. Ay. Oh yeah, did I already tell you last time how I spent so much money on buying fresh salmon just to absolutely hacking burn the shit out of the glaze that I was supposed to put the salmon in? Like, that was a disappointing experience. I knew I shouldn't have walked away from the stove, but somehow I didn't listen to my gut and I still did it. And oh boy, that thing was black. Pitch black. Like, at least I didn't burn the fish itself, but from fancy Japanese style dinner suddenly it turned into, well, I guess whatever. And yeah, property values and things now are absolutely absurd. That is also true. Even if you don't eat out, groceries are highway robbery. They really are. They really are. It's like, sure, it is cheaper when you just cook, like when you buy ingredients and just cook. Because like I was comparing my grocery receipt from if I just bought stuff to make myself breakfast, dinner, whatever, or if I bought like some stuff that like pre-made stuff, some maybe snacks and whatever. It's like a giant difference. But still, if you want to buy fresh fish, not frozen, This is insanity. And like, sure, of course, go to the market, buy fish there. Well, first of all, I now live very far from like the main market. I would have to travel to get there, and traveling also costs money. And I'm still not sure if the market that is here, relatively close to my house, if they do even sell fish here. Like, I haven't been here, but the market is only once a week. And it's like today. And I'm like busy streaming, so... And it's still probably not gonna be way cheaper, you know? Pro tip, if you're working on melting things that can burn, like glaze, chocolate, etc., you can use topaz to create a double burner, so there's water in between the fire and the thing you're melting. Well, it wasn't melting though. It wasn't melting. It was like sauce, but because it's supposed to get thick, and then you're supposed to dump fish into that sauce slash glaze and just like mix it together to glaze kind of the fish. It's not the melting situation. It's like putting a bunch of stuff together and kind of frying it and then like evaporating extra liquid from it. And like I knew that thing will cook quickly. I knew it didn't need a lot of time to evaporate liquid. I knew it, right? Like I knew it. I knew because I'm smart, but I still made the smartened decision. So it's like, you know, I was upset but not surprised. Not surprised. It's such a dumb situation. Groceries are also cheaper in larger bulk. They are, but the problem is I am small. Like, if let's say you buy groceries and you have a big strong person to carry those groceries home, then yeah, it's definitely cheaper. But like, imagine me, 160 me, that is absolutely weak after all the sickness in hospital. Like, how many groceries can I bring at once? You know, I wish I could just buy a bunch at once, but like already buying a bunch of packets of milk is you know, heavy enough. 25 kg of rice. I would want to do that too. I would want to do that too. But on top of that, I don't have any storage space for that much rice. Again, because, you know, there's not much storage space here for me. So like, yeah, I would love to buy just a ginormous bag of rice, but I wouldn't know where to put it to keep it away from the cat, right? And just in general, where to put it. Also, I have to carry it home somehow on my back. A local farmer's market to find a kitchen outlet. What is a kitchen outlet? And yeah, bulk groceries are clutch. In America, we have a store called Costco. Oh yeah, I know that one. And the amount of money I save by buying 300 of something is crucial. Oh no, small bean. Invest in a forklift. Bruh. I mean, it's like, the thing is, the grocery store is not that far from my house. But yeah, I don't know. Do I need like a cart or something? There's also these pulley bags with wheels. You mean the ones that old people use? Like, yeah, sure, but also I don't know. There's still that part of me that's like, okay, but I'm definitely not gonna be using something like that at my age. I'll redeem squats until she is ripped. We should add maybe push-ups or something to the redeems. Because, like, I don't have a space right now to do the sit-ups, but, like, push-ups, maybe. Maybe. In the house you're about to buy, silly. Oh, in the house I'm about to buy! Sure. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't get that one. Yeah, that makes sense for sure. In the house that I'll buy, I will have all the, you know, giant bags of rice from the Asian supermarket. For sure. For sure, I will have a separate big freezer and I'll stuff it with all the fish and meat that I need, you know. That's the for sure. But now put that on your back. It's heavy. A child so lifting to chest is best. Yeah, but carrying stuff on the back is easier than not on the back. A kitchen outlet sells produce to nearby restaurants, so you can go pick up weird looking but still good produce that's normally too big for a supermarket. I really wonder if we have that kind of stuff here, but we should though. We have so many cafes and restaurants near the place where I live. Like, this is insanity. There's so many of them, so they must be buying their stuff somewhere, right? Like, I bought a 1.2 kg single carrot. What? Or 1 kg potato. That is insane. You cut them up and press them yourself. I'm actually in the workout arc myself. I wasn't watching my body because I was working quadruple time, so I've been hitting it hard since June and I'm down about 14 kg. Bro, that's a very significant weight loss for such a short amount of time. Man, that's cool. Yeah, I have a gym near my house nowadays. I have a gym. And I'm like, oh, that seems like a perfect opportunity. But then also it's like, well, I need to check how much it even costs, and then I probably will need like some sessions with a trainer first, because I've never been to the gym myself, if we're not counting the gym that we had at school, but that was, you know, that wasn't serious. So like, I don't know how to use the gym. I'm like, okay, well, how do I gym? How to gym? I need a tutorial how to gym. So I probably will need to pay for some sessions with the trainer so they can show me how to gym, and maybe like figure out specifically for me, like for my needs, what exactly I need to do, because, you know, one thing is how the gym works, but the other thing is like how do you approach the things that are in the gym. But yeah, that's still also on hold because there's still things that need to be done before that, I guess. And I don't have money anyway, so I'll have to spend money on other stuff before that. Where I live is very cold, so I have to be cognizant of the summer months to maximize exercise, because when it starts to snow, forget it. Man, I wish it was snowing here. I wish. But Netherlands is so warm these days. Like, it's insane, because if you guys know, back in the days, long time ago, like, people used to do ice skating on the rivers and like channels here, like the canal, you know, on the water. In the Netherlands, like, there are a lot of artwork related to that, but nowadays, like, for all these years that I've been here, like, it wasn't even cold enough, like, it wasn't even minus, ever. 5 years. Never was a minus. Like, it was snowing a couple of times, but it was like such a pathetic snow that melted the next day. That's insanity. That's insanity. What is called warm for you? I'm from Australia, so I'm interested. Is this question related to Paladin, or is this question to me? Who should be answering? Wait. Probably to Paladin. Temperature to you. Okay. What is warm and cold? Well, I mean, I think warm is like 25, but if we're talking hot, then it's everything that's above 25, plus 25, of course, Celsius. And then cold, well, if it goes beyond minus 10, I guess, again, if it goes beyond minus 10 Celsius, it kind of is getting cold. Like, it can be still fine if it's snowing, you know, if it's snowing, it's not as cold, but if it's like windy and wet, then it gets colder, of course. Like, when the air is moist and it's cold, it's like even colder. No? Where I live, it can get between 36 to 42 degrees in the winter. It'll be minus 30, minus 46. Wow, that's a very big temperature difference. That's cool. You guys get snow and everything, but like such hot weather, it's probably really hard to, you know, to survive. Even worse, I drive trucks for a living, so I'll end up in places where it gets even more extreme. Holy moly, you're right. I have to jumper at and below 25 degrees because it's too cold for me. You mean plus 25? Plus 25? Bestie. But it's fascinating how different temperatures are in different parts of our world. Oh boy, plus 25 is like, you know, the border. my border of resistance to warmth. When it gets above 25, it's like, okay, we're way too hot. We're getting way too hot. It's time to stop. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, that's really fascinating. But it's also interesting to see how much the temperatures have been changing with all the global warming and stuff, because, you know, this is also very noticeable, especially in Europe, I think. The past couple of years, summer in Europe was, yeah, very harsh on people. Like, it's still kind of fine for us in the Netherlands. Like, sure, it is hot. It was very hot the past couple of days, but it's only a couple of days, and like it doesn't go, you know, beyond manageable. But then I think there was one year in UK where they had horrible temperatures. For UK at least, that was very bad. The heat I can deal with, but 60 Fahrenheit, 15 Celsius is my limit. I'm taking cold damage at that point. Oof. I'm used to 32, 48 Celsius. Fair, fair. I think I only experienced that kind of temperatures in like warm countries. Like Egypt maybe, Thailand. Oh, thank you for the follow, Marlon Anthony. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, do you know each other? So we have a friend. We have somebody who's friend-shaped. But yeah, basically for me, anything that's like between 0 degrees and what, 25 Celsius is like okay, manageable. Like, of course you have to wear more clothes when it gets colder, but it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine, we can survive. But like if it goes below 0, like it gets colder, then you have to dress more. Obviously. And minus, like, everything that goes below -10 is like, oh, it's cold. It's cold. Not taking cold damage at 25, but it's starting to get nippy and I start to seek warmth at 20. But 20 is comfortable temperature. What are you talking about, brother? Okay, no, that's just a joke. Don't worry, I understand that. Like, we literally living in different conditions gives you different, like, heat and cold tolerance. So that's really understandable. Let me bring the sketches here. But yeah, weather is weird. Also, hi Marlon! Hello! Welcome. How are you doing? How are you? Thank you again for the follow. Welcome to our very lovely, definitely not scary community. Definitely no cult here either. No Psychobombaspis, no fish, no buff. No. Yeah, around here when it drops to the 60, we also get intense winds. I live in Chicago, so I have a lake that borders the Arctic hellscape of Canada. So we'll get straight up Arctic blasts in the winter that flash freeze snow into rock hard ice. Yeah, right? When it's like, when you live near water, it just gets colder. If the temperature itself is not as cold, like, it just gets colder because of you living near water. Cult of the Fish. Oh no. New game idea? Cult of the Fish? I don't know if I should play Cult of the Lamb. Like, it's pretty good game. At least it seems like a good game. And I feel like it's a kind of game that I personally would manage. But on the other hand, the hype train already left, and I'm not sure if I'm interested in the game enough to play it without the hype train. Like, I feel like the non-hype train game I would play, specifically for you guys, would be Atomic Heart, rather than Cult of the Lamb, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe I should. And if it snows, the lake effect makes the snow clouds angrier and they just snow harder, and I'm like, why? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like the Russian kind of winter, while it can get cold in a lot of places, but like in the Moscow area, not in Moscow itself, but you know, in the villages that are related to Moscow, like the winter is the most comfortable because it can get cold enough, right? And it can snow, so it can get pretty nice, but also like there's no strong winds, there's no water to get the strong winds from, and it doesn't really get that cold anymore either. It's like the pleasant kind of cold. Of course, with all the climate changes and stuff, it hasn't been as much of a winter recently. Like, it wasn't snowing as much, it wasn't as cold or getting cold often enough, but still, like, when it gets, it's like, I would say, from my personal experience and understanding, it's just the most comfortable kind of snowy winter that you would want to have. I've seen the pictures of Russia where the snow is so intense, the snowfalls cover buildings and I have to tunnel through it to drive. Okay, I sneezed. Anyways, and I have to drive, and I'm like, nah. Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about those areas. I'm talking about the Moscow Oblast. I don't know what... I tried to translate the word oblast to English, and apparently there's no English equivalent to the word because it's not translating in any way. So just trust me. But basically the area, like the villages and stuff that are related to Moscow, it's just called Moscow Oblast, like the winters there are pretty mild. Like there's never that much snow. I think there were some years when we had a lot of snow, but it's still, you know, it's not a common situation. I lived smack bang in exactly the middle of the Tropic of Capricorn and the equator. Ooh. Suburbs, probably? Suburbs? No, that's not it, is it? Wait, what does suburb translate to? Or rather, what is the definition of suburb? I need to see. I don't think suburb is the proper word because it doesn't translate to suburbs. Suburb. Such a funny word as well. Meaning. An outlying district of a city. Especially a residential one. Then I suppose a big city will have smaller cities, towns around it. Those are suburbs. Why does it not translate to suburb then? Why does it not? Because like I tried to translate the Moscow Oblast and it wasn't... Wait, what does suburb translate to then? Why does it not want to translate it? Пригород. Окраина, пригород. Like 20-30 kilometers from the densely populated area to more single homes. How to spell? Bro, you know what? Actually, let me just show you maybe and ask. Because I feel like that's not exactly it. Because 20-30 kilometers. That feels way too little for what I'm trying to describe. Unless I'm dumb. Wait, Wait, how far is that? Yeah, but the one I'm talking about is like 64 kilometers away from Moscow. Provinces. I think it's more like provinces. Yeah, oblast. It's not exactly suburb. It's the. It's okay. You know what? Time to show it. Of course, it's very important. We have to see and discuss. Oh, so can I see it on the map? No. Direction, sure, like that. Open me Google Maps, please. So yeah, basically, right? We have Moscow here. We have Moscow, which is this area, this small area. But then we have like a bunch of this like cities and stuff. Even like this one, right? And this all is like, I'm pretty sure like this is like Moscow Oblast. Right, like these are separate cities. They're pretty much autonomous cities. They're their own cities, but then like they are part of this Moscow Oblast. Like they're related to Moscow, but only like, oh yeah, that they're the Moscow Oblast, but they're so that's what I'm trying to describe. So basically, in Moscow, winter is kind of no. It's dirty, it's warm, like sure, it can get cold, it can get snowy, but not as much anymore. But if we're going further out, if we're going to like this parts, right? This kind of parts, this is where winter is like, yeah, okay, that's good. Oh no, we got a bot. How do I ban the bot? Oh no, I am... help. We need to ban the bot. How do I ban you, brother? Ban! Banhammer. Banhammer on you. No, I just didn't have my stream open. Regions, maybe region, maybe. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, now you understand what I mean. You can't really see the place I'm showing you, but yeah, like this spot, I know this personally. Winter, yes. Here, winter, no. Okay, very important information. As if you guys were about to travel to Russia in winter, and there you were asking me, oh, where would I celebrate New Year in Russia? Where it would be nice. But yeah, there. Now you know. But yeah, suburbs it's a bit different, I think. We also have suburbs, obviously, but suburbs are the ones that are closer to Moscow than, the other, the other stuff. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, oblasti translates into provinces. They're unincorporated rural areas. Man, reading is so hard. I'm so bad at reading, it looks like. Oh. I didn't realize that it was so round around Moscow, like the roads and such. Well, it's called the big roads are called rings for a reason, right? But yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is, I guess, in a way. In a way, I'm just so used to seeing Moscow like that on the maps that I never really pay attention to that. In Australia, 90% of the time you're traveling north or south, or east and west. But also in Australia, as far as I know, and I might be wrong, but from what I know, you guys mostly live on like closer to the water. Like you live on the edges of the continent, no? And then whatever is inside is not exactly very pleasant conditions to live in. Your English is immaculate, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bestie. I'm just probably very EP today, so I can't read. I'm trying to comprehend what you said, then I'm like, eh. All of the cities are on the coast. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you mostly live on the coast, right? I know, I think I just saw a TikTok somewhere recently that or something, or like a video, the person was discussing it and they were like, hey, well, in Australia they mostly live on the coasts because it's better to live there. Oh yeah, the drop bears live in there. It's mountains. We have mountains everywhere. All right, really. Somehow that doesn't like Australia does not associate with mountains for me that much. But I guess it is the thing, right? Since I became a streamer, I have a lot of European friends, and it's been a really refreshing cultural exchange to see people who also speak multiple languages. Bro, I wish I spoke more than one language, but you know, well, extra. I mean, more than one extra language. But you know, like the process of actually learning that other extra language is like, ugh, I just want to know it already. I don't want to go through the process of learning it. That's too exhausting. Like I was trying to learn Dutch, but then, you know, I got sick and everything, and now it's postponed until some future maybe. I really should learn Dutch. I really should learn Dutch. Like at this point it's embarrassing. Like I've been living in the country for long enough where I need to learn the language. I speak a few and I've learned that the hardest part is just practice and having someone to practice with. Yeah, but that's not hard for me. I have practice people here, like the entire country full of practice people basically. Yeah, but I guess for me it's more like I think it's part of it is perfectionism, because I feel if I'm not good at something, I don't feel confident showing that something to other people. For example, why do I not like cooking with other people? Like, why do I prefer to cook alone? Well, because I'm not confident in my cooking. So, like, it's way easier for me to just relax and do the thing if there's no one around, and I feel like that applies to a lot of things. And that also obviously includes language. But also, like, you can't really like learn the language without practice, I guess. Somehow I learned English though. I can't say I had a lot of practice with English, at least not a lot of proper practice, but how I learned English language is beyond my understanding. It just somehow it just yeah, it just worked. Alright, I forgot to switch languages. Nobody told me that I named the layer something weird. What the hell, guys? Anyways, language hard. Way too hard. I should learn the language, but the language, you know, the language is hard. But I will try. I will try. I did make that goddamn Duolingo channel for something, but I don't know. Like the thing is, again now, maybe I should try. Maybe I should choose a time when I do the Duolingo. But then, like, also I have a roommate now, so it's like, avuga. Learning stuff is hard. The only thing that is not hard to learn is art. I promise you. Trust me. Art is totally not hard to learn. Like, speaking from my experience, so easy. Everybody should be doing art at this point. Like, I don't even know why we would need AI art when everybody can do art on their own. I got buried under ads, so I missed everything you said, but I'm just going to nod and go, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, that was a very long and useless rant about learning stuff, but yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, the baby has awoken. What's up? Ah, I'll watch the VOD. I like listening to you yap, so feel free. Oh, thank you. You know, another thing I'm really good at is yapping, apparently. Which not many people know about. Yeah, the thing is with me yapping is that when I'm with close friends, and you guys are my close friends, obviously, because I love you all, I can yap about stuff like non-stop. But I guess it's also easier on stream, because on stream I usually set the topic of yapping, and I can choose whatever topic, and I can switch the topic whenever I want to, so it's kind of easy to yap on stream. But like when I'm in the wild with just people that are not my close friends, the yapping suddenly is not yapping anymore. All of a sudden it's like, ooh, talking to people. Well, I just gotta sit there and listen to them talk and, you know, be nice and polite. But yeah, man, am I yupper. But also, a lot of times the topics I want to talk about are so random or niche that it's like, well, I bet people wouldn't be interested in it. And no, a lot of times they're not. You're very insightful and I appreciate that. Talking to people who are knowledgeable about things I'm not versed in is stimulating for me personally. Well, that's very nice to hear, but what am I knowledgeable in? Apart from maybe some art stuff, but which knowledge are we talking about here today? I've got verbal diarrhea, so I non-stop yeah. Oh boy. But no, this is like, I love to do that too. But that's why I have a lot of conversations with myself. I don't know how common it is, but do you guys also, like, when you're alone in the house, like, right, and nobody really listens to you, you just like walk around the house doing things and you just start talking to yourself about things, you just start discussing things with yourself. Like out loud, not even in your head, but just out loud, because it feels nice to just be able to talk, not just think, but to actually talk. Because I do that. I don't know if anybody else does. And the funniest part is that because I have to speak English so much, like sometimes I do these conversations with myself in Russian, sometimes I do these conversations with myself in English. It's really like, yeah, it doesn't really matter for me at this point. But I hope that the other people also do that, because oh my god. But I've been doing that since I was a child, so for me it's like normal. Or maybe because I never had that many friends. Like art 3D modeling, dubbing, behind the scenes stuff. Do I know much about VTubing behind the scenes? I mean, I know about some asset production, but I don't feel like I know that much, but sure. And being Russian, in America we don't really get much exposure to Russian anything, so it's a rare treat when you go live. Bro, honestly, I feel like a lot of people from other countries, unless they're Eastern European, don't get much exposure to Russian culture at all, because like, from talking to people, the knowledge of Russian stuff is very limited to just memes. And I'm like, hey bestie, but we have so much. But I don't know, this random patriotism was not in me. It just like awoken when I started streaming, I guess, and when I realized. But Yeah, I guess, yeah, maybe. If you're interested in yapping about random Russian thingies, I'm always glad, because I do love my country. I love my country, my home country, and I think we have very cool people and very cool stuff there. I normally talk and yap at the objects in the house. I do that as well. But now I have a cat in the house, so I can yap at her, and that's gonna be a little less strange. The only strange thing, though, is that I talk to the cat in Russian, and I don't think she speaks Russian. Because she's not from Russia, so why would she speak Russian? But, like, maybe she will learn some Russian from me, you know. You gotta raise a bilingual child, you know. Green. Yeah, the hair of this character are green. So I need to figure out good green color for this hair. Like, the inner workings of models is what I meant. I'm not an artist, I'm not a rigger. I'm just an art enthusiast, so people with a working knowledge is fascinating. Well, yeah, true, I do know how things like that work. But again, I'm also not, like, I guess the most knowledgeable, but I do have some knowledge. You are correct. Does it speak Spanish or English? It speaks Dutch mostly, but I think it learned some English as well. But it's currently learning Russian from me. But it mostly speaks Dutch, because it's a Dutch kato. Cats work on vibes, so I don't think language matters. Well, yeah, of course it doesn't. And making more of a joke, but you know, like of course she doesn't speak any language whatsoever. She just understands the intonation with which you talk to her. But just making a joke that, oh yeah, well, no, I will not be eating any baguette. Thank you, Squid, but no baguettes. And I would love to hear everything you have to say about Russia. I'm very happy that you're proud of your country. I wish more people felt that way about where they live. Yeah, you know, it's interesting for me as well, because I guess I never mentioned that, but like, that wasn't always the case. I think it only started a couple of years ago when I started living basically in a different country. Somehow, after that, slowly I gained this weird patriotism when I'm like, okay, but if you think about it, there's so many cool things in Russia as well. I guess you take it for granted when you just live in the country, but when you live outside your country and suddenly you start remembering all the things, you're like, oh hey, I have a lot of things to share, because things are different in other countries. And I feel like it would be maybe fun for people to also know about the Russia, the mother Russia, you know? I did learn. They learn food in any language you call it. Yeah. But you know, this cat does not really speak with me. Like, of course she speaks to her owner, but she's not very talkative with me. Like, she's in general not the most talkative cat. She starts talking when she's concerned. But like with me, even if she is asking for food or is excited about food, with me she shows it in a different way. And I'm not sure if she treats me as an equal. And that's why, because, like, you know, cats meowing at their kittens or at their mothers, I guess, if they're still kittens. So I'm not sure what to make of it, but that's funny. Oh, thank you for Headbutt. Also, hi, Polar Wolf. Hello, welcome. How are you? Gotta hit him with the Starden Burden Harden. What? We had to change the word for food time to different things, because the more entrepreneuring cats I fostered would get rowdy when the word was said. In America, there's an expression, you can never come home, and it means that when you leave your home, it'll always be different when you return. But I've always loved American, and I'm the stereotypical flag-waving American because I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, your home will be different every time you come back if you leave it for a long time. but it's still home. I don't know, it still feels like home in a way. But then again, I feel like also home is where you make it your home. Because, sure, right now my home is not in Russia. And if I return to Russia, I still will be a guest there. I will be just mostly visiting, probably. Unless I start living there for a long time. But I also do kind of like it like that. I don't know, like I wish there wasn't that much limitations to being able to travel and to being able to live in different countries, because I feel like it's nice. I feel like it's nice. Like, I'm very open, for example, right now, to moving to different city or to different country. Like, yeah, I just moved and everything, but I also wouldn't feel like mentally stressed about and be like, oh no, I have to leave my place. Maybe because I feel like no place that I have right now, that I'm like, no place is actually home in a way. Like, I don't have any like strong attachment feelings to any place. But yeah. Whomstad summoned German. I don't know. They told me some weird word in chat. Is that German? What does that mean? German always works. I'm so putting a massive American flag on my house if I ever get to move to America. Bro. Brother. As the award-winning film The Lion King states, home is where you're rumpressed. True. In my house, I'm always within sight of a flag. Above my door, I have two flanking the door. Oof. Should I put Russian flag outside our window? Just for funsies. No, I'm not the type of person to put the flag, because, like, you know, why would I do that, even? But I'm the type of person to put a Zhongli poster, whether it's appropriate or not. Like, you know. Oh boy. I have quite a few Zhongli posters, and I have to figure out where I want to hang them. Like, I already hang one of them, and I think that's pretty good space, but I need to figure out where I want to put the other ones. Because I have quite a few. Apart from Zhongli posters, I also have some other posters. I have some pretty cool stuff. You know what I have? You know, guys, what I have? What I got? So, from my dearest friend Pikich, and you know Pikich as a fantastic artist. Like, Pikich is great art. Pikich is the one who's the definition of great artist. But like, I think 2 years in a row, no, not in a row, but basically for 2 years, I got a birthday present from Pikich, which was her traditional artwork of like characters that I like fan arts. For one of my birthdays, I got a fan art of Connor from Detroit Become Human. That was a painting. I think she used acrylic paints. I think it was acrylics, not oil, because oil dries forever. I think that was acrylic paint. But yeah, like I have hand painted artwork of Connor that I can use as a poster, and it's absolutely fantastic. And it was my request for the birthday present. And then I also have an artwork, a fan art for Good Omens of Crowley and Aziraphale, obviously, made with the markers, also traditional art. That was also a birthday present, and you know, that also is one of my posters. So yes, I have a very exclusive, very cool stuff. Well, I hang one in your honor. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I'm gonna craft a display with flags for where my friends are from. You need a map. You need like a map on the wall where you can stick little thingies in where your friends live or something. That would be fun. That would be fun! It's like, you know, the maps that they use to mark where they traveled, but you can do one like this for like where the people you know are from. Man, that's why I like streaming communities and like art communities, stuff like that, because they're so not limited to one singular country, and you get to meet people from different places, and you also get to learn a lot of stuff about other cultures, even if you're not directly talking about cultures, but just from, you know, communicating with a person and just like just talking about random stuff, you get to learn about how they live in their country a lot as well, and that's so fun and cool. Hey, on the other note, I feel like I do kind of miss being at the university, even though deadlines and other stuff, I hate that. I wouldn't want that anymore, maybe. But I do miss studying on the international university program, because it was nice having so many different people around and talking to them and working with them, even though sometimes the working doesn't work, you know, but still, just like, it was just nice. It was just kind of nice. But now I don't have that anymore, and I kind of miss that. And I wish I could be in some kind of international IRL community. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Australia, Europe, and the Philippines are my biggest demographic. For me, I think, well, I mean, you're saying Europe, but like, there are countries in Europe. I think, where do I have people from? I definitely have quite a few Polish people around me. Well, I mean, Netherlands as well. Where else do I have people from? Obviously Philippines. I mean, yeah, that's, well, I think I have some people from Malaysia. Yeah, America, obviously, the USA. Our favorite America. What else? What other countries? I'm not sure. I think I have someone from Finland. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have one person from Finland. No, but I don't know people from many different European countries. Like Poland, yes, that, and just like maybe Eastern Europe also in general, but yeah. Maybe I should make a map like that and mark on the map viewers from different countries and see where I have people from. I mean, I guess I could see in my statistics somewhere where which countries are people from, but you know, that's no fun. You gotta ask people, and when they tell you, you're like, oh, I can put a little flag in the map. Several European countries, cities in Australia, and provinces in the Philippines. Then you, bro. Well, technically, I'm right now from Europe, from the EU itself. But yeah, I guess I am a bit of a. I'm a little special because I'm Russian, but I don't live in Russia, so I'm a little special like that. That if I was able to, I would like to try living in other European countries, maybe for like a little bit. I did enjoy being in Norway. I hope we don't have any Norwegian people right now though, because honestly though, the grocery store that we had, just the groceries in Norway, yeah, I don't know. I guess you gotta get used to that, but yeah, for that much money that I had to spend on groceries, yeah, I don't know, man. Spill the Norway tea. Yeah, but it's like, I'm not sure if it was my problem, if I was doing something wrong, but the milk, I was buying milk, right? And I was putting it in the fridge, and it was like before expiration date, like way before expiration date. And yet still, you open a new carton of milk, and it's already not milk. It's like not milk anymore. And that happened to me multiple times. It's like I had to buy like the smallest possible cartons of milk to like literally open them the same day and just like finish them right away. Cause why? What happened there? I don't know. Maybe there was some issues with our grocery store. Because I was also living in a kind of a small city, because that was like for university studying purposes, so it wasn't like a big Oslo or something, you know? But still though, still! Brother, why? What the hell? What's up with groceries? But yeah, Norway is also expensive. Just like in general, that was like my most expensive half a year so far, I think. Oh boy. A fart. Oh no. What you study? Well, try to guess. Give me your wildest guess what I studied in Norway. Like, just like a little prompt. Obviously, it was exchange study, like that one Erasmus program, right? And I spent there half a year. Give me a wildest guess what I could have possibly studied there. Art or games? Exactly, both. Well, I mean, game art mostly. I think that the program I was on was called 3D art and animation, but like you're allowed to choose your own courses, and I basically just chose 3D art and animation. That was my choice. So I studied that. Yeah, the Nordic Scandinavian countries are notoriously expensive to live in. I don't see the appeal, frankly, outside of tourism. Well, yeah, it's expensive, but I guess if you're getting a salary, like if you're working in that country and you're getting a salary there, then it becomes manageable, right? Plus, I mean, it's comfortable. I feel like it's just maybe comfortable to live in countries like that. Cause like I live in the Netherlands, right? Netherlands is also expensive. Like, let's be honest, it's a very expensive country. It doesn't matter if it comes to groceries or public transport or just like buying things. It's expensive. But also, it is noticeably comfortable to live in this country. And there are a lot of like small things that you wouldn't even see if you were to just travel there. And all these small things, they come together and you're like, yeah, this is enjoyable experience. Like obviously there are negatives, but negatives are everywhere. But right now, like I'm living in the Netherlands, I'm like, yeah, I feel like going back to Russia to live there would be harder just because I'm so used to a bunch of comforts that I get here. I forgot which place it was. It has like 200% tax on cars. And I was like, yeah. I don't know which one it is either. Not sure. Couldn't tell you. Countryside living is pretty nice in my opinion. Well, I guess it is in a way. I guess it is. But then also, I personally prefer to live in the bigger cities because I grew up in a very big city. Like Moscow is giant. Moscow is giant and it just keeps getting bigger as well. So I'm kind of used to living in a big city, so that's also part of it. Like countryside is nice when you spend your like days when you rest there, when you go there kind of like on vacation type of stuff. But like it's nice to live in the countryside if you can reach the big city in like less than an hour, I'd say. Stuff like that. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just a big city girl. That's very disappointing for me as well, because I realized it again after starting to live in the Netherlands. I realized how much I would prefer to live in a bigger city than this. Like it's not bad. It's not bad, but if I could be in a megapolis, like I would maybe prefer that. But yeah, that's just a personal preference. That's just how I was raised. That's what you get for being raised in the capital of the big country, I guess. I suppose. As an American, we're so large that we have to make a conscious choice where we're going to go. In places like Texas, for example, you can drive for about 2 days and still be in Texas. Yeah, that is insane. Like, that's big countries for you. Because like in the Netherlands, right? I can be like, oh, I want to go to Amsterdam for like 1 day to just like take a walk there, look at the stores, and then go back home the next day, right? And that applies to pretty much any big city. I could be like, all right, I'll just hop on the train, go there, spend some hours in the city, and then I'll just go back home. And it doesn't really matter as much where you live in the Netherlands, just because the country is so tiny. Like, yeah, you can hop on the train and go anywhere. And yeah, it's gonna take some hours, but it's like not that long. But then if you're in Russia, right, and you're like, oh, I'm living in Moscow and I would like to go to St. Petersburg to, like, you know, visit it. You, like, if you only want to go for 1 day in St. Petersburg, you will have to take overnight train because of how long it takes to get from Moscow to St. Petersburg. And like, St. Petersburg is still relatively close to Moscow compared to a lot of other places. But like you, you know, and I guess same for America. Like, you take flight inside America, you can take flights to go from one state to another just because it's so far and it's easier to take a flight, it's faster. Same applies to Russia. Like, to some places you would take a flight, you would take a domestic flight just because like there's no better way to reach that other city. I do like the charm of how small Europe is in comparison. It feels like the starting area in an RPG. Everything is close together. That's true. That's true. That's like, a lot of times that's very convenient, because also if you're like, if you find a job in another city within the same country, you're like, well, I don't have to move to that city necessarily. I can probably just take a train. Like, of course, if it takes very long and it's inconvenient, you probably would rather just move to the city where you have a job. But like, in theory, you don't have to move there. You can just take a train, you know. That's what some of my teachers at university did as well. They just traveled by train. So yeah, there is a lot of nice about Europe. I feel like pretty much any country has a lot of nice stuff about it, but also, of course, there can be some stuff that you can find inconvenient just because you're not used to living in places like that. The Russian wilderness is so beautiful. I love to take photos, and I would love to take nature shots in the tundra, even though I hate the cold. Yeah, the wilderness part is also, you know, something that is very, very, very difficult from in the Netherlands, for example, right? Because it's like, there are no forests in the Netherlands. Like at all, there's no possibility to just like hop in a car, drive somewhere for a bit, and get into the like forest where nobody lives and there's no one, and you just can go pick up your berries or mushrooms or whatever. Or like, there's no just like unknown by man, kind of like a swampy area, like river stuff, where you can just go with like a fishing rod and fish, and there's no one there. That there's no such places because the country is so small. People live and do stuff pretty much everywhere. And like, it is a case in Russia, so it's so strange to me that they're like, oh, it would be cool to go to the forest. Yeah, but there's no forest. There's no such a thing as forest. Something I really hate about foreign countries that seems to be universal is bureaucracy. As I'm sure you're well aware, hell yeah, paper pushers make life so miserable. Any country has bureaucracy though. America also has a lot of bureaucracy, I feel like. Let me drink some water first. feel like any country has bureaucracy, but also bureaucracy becomes unbearable when you're a foreigner in said country. Like if you were born in a country, maybe it is a bit easier. Although I would like to speak for Russia. Russia is bureaucracy. It doesn't matter if you were born in Russia. If you're a foreigner, yeah, that's the same for everyone. But like a lot of times it's just so much worse because you're a foreigner, so they have to verify, give you papers, do this, do that. It's like, brother, help! Brother, help! Like, I had to travel to a different city, like spend what, about 3 hours of my life on just traveling in total, just for like a 10-minute appointment of my goddamn fingerprints. And it's looked like they were taking those fingerprints. They just verified that the fingerprints are still mine, because they took my fingerprints last year. But no, they have to make that appointment every time I'm getting a residency permit or whatever. So they were like, okay, well, we gotta verify that it's you. Oh yeah, seems like it's you. Goodbye. Go away. I'm like, cool, now I have to catch another train to travel back. Thanks. But I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. There are reasons for that, but man, this bureaucracy. Nobody likes it. Everybody finds it super complicated, and yet still we have it. Also, sometimes I'm very surprised by how many things are in the Netherlands done through sending mail. You know? Like, there are reasons for that. I was explained that mail, like, would be because of the laws regarding opening somebody else's mail, it is indeed safer to send important stuff by mail. But as a person from Russia who is kind of used to now to having a lot of important stuff being just sent in a digital form, I'm like, why? Yeah, like I said, it's universal, but in other countries it's especially awful. Like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Kiki Hime, but she's a cosplayer who was assaulted by a stalker at a convention in Japan. She is an Austrian citizen, and the police refused to help, letting the creep go, telling her to call the consulate. And I'm like, bruh, America wouldn't let it happen. Yeah, that is the stuff that's kind of strange to me. Like, why would the police in the country not just protect anyone? Why is it only applied to the citizens of the country? But yeah, that's weird. Oh, hi, Vito! Hello, hi, Vito! How are you doing? How are you today? You saw that? Oh, you mean the oh yeah, I think I posted a sketch for this. Case in point, the Americans in Paris have sent so many Parisian pickpockets to the hospital. The police are like, please stop beating the head out of our criminals. Americans are like, you hid here, let's help our bro. But I was in Paris for a couple of days, and like I was there with my mom, and we were so lucky we didn't encounter anyone bad somehow. I don't know how we managed to avoid, you know, the encounters, because we were clearly tourists. We were clearly tourists. Like, come on, you can see a Russian tourist from far away, but still, we were lucky enough to not encounter any unpleasant situations. Oh, I mean, you saw the Kihime thing. Oh, I didn't see it, but now I know. Somehow I didn't see it. I'm good, just woke up, gotta work today. But it's Friday. Friday, yay! As not chicken VTubers stick together. Not chicken VTubers? Aren't you a bird or something? Japanese police are notoriously inept. It's been a long-standing issue, and if you're a foreigner, forget it. Yeah, I heard that as well. My friend lives in Japan right now. And she's been living there for also quite some time. And I think she did tell me about some issues that she had with that as well at some point. Like that creeps on like the train stations was a bit of an issue and there was not much she could do about it. So yeah, that's yeah. Aren't you a bird or something? My mother. That's what mother's love looks like. Yeah, true mother's love. So, bro, are we? Well, I don't know if I should be suggesting that on stream. It feels a little inappropriate because it really pretty much is. But like, we position art when. No, I was thinking about it. But as you can see, I have this and that and that and that to work on. So I'm like, okay, but. Rev up those fryers. Wait. What is that supposed to mean? The what art? Bro. I don't know if you're just making me repeat the yeah. if you actually didn't hear it. Don't make me say that again. I can't say that on stream. What if people know what that is? How am I supposed to explain why I know what that is? But I was talking about the OV position art. You know, we discussed it at some point, I think. Just kind of like, partially as a joke, partially not, but you know. You know! Because you're cultured. Exactly. I am cultured in the areas I should not be cultured at. But you know, when you're an artist and you're part of art community, yeah, you get the knowledge you might have never asked for. But also, like, the big problem is that sometimes you hear something, right? Like, I hear some terminology on TikTok, like book talk, or on art TikTok, or like, you know, fanfiction TikTok. And I'm like, I don't know what that word means, but I'm gonna Google it right now because I want to know. And then you Google it, and then you're like, now I have this random knowledge that is highly inappropriate, potentially, but now I have it. Hi, Lucio! Hello! Welcome! How are you doing? It's my job to know these things. I guess it is! Bro, I was doing inappropriate art for money for some time, so I guess there was a period of time when I knew way more than I should have, because I also was trying to build an account on For Affinity. At least I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if it is like, if it's something I could do. Not like I was drawing a lot of furry art, but there was some. I was trying to build an account there. It never worked, spoiler alert, that never went anywhere. So that one is now abandoned. But like, For Affinity is the kind of website where it's just... Yeah, if you disable the mature content filter... Oh boy, just prepare yourself. Because like, you just get random recommendations everywhere without even like prompting, and you learn things that maybe you shouldn't have ever learned. What kind of art is it though? I don't know if I heard it properly. I'm just assuming it's spicy. Yeah, obviously. I was mostly doing mild stuff, you know, like more like erotica type of stuff. Because I don't know, I prefer the aesthetics over just, you know. That's probably why I was never successful in that area. But if I could draw, it'd be the #1 furry artist on the planet. The furries will pay top dollar for their filth, bro. I mean, it depends. It depends how far you want to go. Because for just normal aesthetical stuff, like, sure, they might pay a bit of money if you have good art style, but also they mostly pay for more kinky thingies, and those thingies sometimes go in interesting directions. The furry artists deserve it. Oh, they sure are. Like, they deserve every penny of the payment that they get for their commissions and even more. But unless you have a very pretty and memorable art style, then you're probably gonna go into very kinky stuff, and sometimes the kinky stuff, again, as I said, is the kind of stuff that not everyone is interested in drawing. Because, like, again, I would love to have in my portfolio more of aesthetic things than other things. But and that's why I'm not successful in not safe for work arts area. Like, I think my kinkiest one was the tentacles. So, and that's like, you know, tentacles are the average thing. It's not that much. So, but that was like the biggest one. Now I'm talking about the stuff you finish and delete the files after. True. But how do you delete the files? You have to put them in your portfolio so other people could see your like your skills and things that you do. You can't delete them. You gotta keep those. The tentacles. Yeah, our favorite, isn't it? Our favorite tentacles. But yeah. Also, again, I would like to say that in order to make a lot of money in furry community as an artist, you really need to have a lot of dedication and put a lot of work into it, because it's not as easy as everybody makes it seem. As a person who tried it, right, and who tried multiple services and was in the community, I would like to say that it's not as easy as it seems. Yes, you can make a lot of money, but it's not as simple. You put them in the flash drive and hide them in the vault next to a crucifix. Bro. I mean, to each their own. I wouldn't be that, you know, that harsh about that. What color should I do the string? Should I do it red? Kinda tempting to just make it red, like the badge holder thingy. Bayamoko is confused. That's who uses my blinking emote. Because every time nowadays I open my Twitch dashboard, it tells me that my slow blink emote was used so many times. I'm just confused who would use it that often, but that's Behemoko. That's Behemoko. That's who. Oh, huh? What's that? Okay. Okay, I'll have to check that. Anyways, I think we will color this badge holder thingy, and then I'll be wrapping up the stream. Oh, it's not gonna be that long today, but tomorrow though, tomorrow, I planned the stream for tomorrow, for our favorite Saturday, and we gonna be gaming, my people. We gonna be playing Horizon Zero Dawn. We're gonna play it so much, so hard. I'm just, yeah. I need to cook some food today, so I have food for tomorrow, so I don't need to think about anything, and I can just do the gaming. Just commit the gaming tomorrow. Unless I'll fall asleep, which is also a possibility with how sleepy I was today, specifically. Like, man, right now I'm feeling okay, but I feel like I finished the stream, I sit down somewhere on the bed or something, and I'm gone. Like, I'm gone, I'm just gonna fall asleep. And I wish I knew what's the problem. It's definitely not me going to bed at like 12. No, 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 no. Can't be that. And there are so many things to look forward to plan for our community. I'm excited because we have a lot of streams that we need to do for our subathon goals. We still need to collab with some people, right, Mokofito? Looking in your direction. I owe you a collab, but it really sounds more like I'm threatening you because you owe me a collab now. Haha, you sent me money. Haha, now you owe me a collab. I got you. I trapped you in the collab debt. Yeah, I still need to find some gaming options, but I was thinking one of the games I really wanted to try is called Bokura. That's the game for 2 people, and it's like story based, I think platformer co-op type of situation. And I think recently it was on discount, but even without that, it's not an expensive game by any means. I think it costs like €5 or something. But from what I've seen, it seems pretty interesting. So... Yes, Fito, you are trapped. You sent me money, now you're trapped. You have been captured. Have you ever played Pico Park? No. I'm no longer asking. I'm in for collab. Did you want to collab with me or do you mean I'm no longer asking? I don't think I played Pico Park, but the name sounds extremely familiar. So I probably know that game. I just can't really remember in my head what that is, but I definitely heard the title, so... Oh yeah! I mean, very unrelated, but have you guys... well, I think I already mentioned it, but again, I'll mention it again because I insist on the conversation about that. Have you seen the gameplay trailer for Stalker 2? Because I looked at it yesterday. And like... it looks pretty nice, and from what I heard, it's pretty nice. It's a cutesy 8-bit platformer with your friends. It's really funny because your friends will mess it up. Or is it the one where you, like, 4 players and you have to, like, go through the platformer and it's just, like, you're attached or something to each other? I'm down for whatever. Let me know if you have some time next week or whenever you're free. I totally will. I do need to obviously first discuss it with you, so I'll try to maybe not tomorrow because tomorrow is the gaming time. But the day after tomorrow, I'll try to finally start the planning of everything that I need to do as like goals for my Sabathon. Because we will have a few free streams that we need to plan. We have a movie night to watch some movies. We have this collab, so I will start looking into stuff and then we can have a discussion about that. And yeah, I was saying you weren't asking for the collab anymore. Yeah, I'm not asking for the collab, I'm insisting we have to collab. It's not a question. We are collabing. Whether you want it or not. And if you wanted to play, I'm always down. I just don't know what you're into. Bro, me neither. I wish I knew what I was into, because every time somebody asks me, oh, what games do you like? Well, do I need to name the titles to you or what? Because there's no, like, a specific one genre that I play, you know? Now you're a bunch of cats and you have to navigate an obstacle course, essentially. And there's a bunch of mechanics based on where you are, like platforms that raise and lower based on weight. Oh, right. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know that one. Sounds good? Okay, okay, okay. I really need to get to planning. Man, so many things are happening, because when you move to a new place, you also have to get used to living there, but then also so many things are happening. Like, I've been getting so many packages with all the presents still from Sambathon and stuff. I'm still, what do I do? Oh, I need to do this, oh, I need to do that, and you need to buy a bunch of stuff for a new house. Every time you move, you're like, oh no, we don't have that. Oh no, I don't have this, I don't have that, I need to go buy that. But yeah, I think it's mostly settling down, so it's about time I plan things. Okay, I put some base colors down. Did I do a lot of work during today's 3-hour stream? Thank you for a great artist. No, I didn't, but the title of the stream does say 1 brush stroke per hour, so true to the true to the title of the stream, that's exactly what we did today. So my job here is done. I'll let you on Steam later if that's okay. That's perfectly fine. You can add me, feel free. Pretty much anyone who's a regular in my chat, you guys can add me on Steam. I really don't mind. I need to go sort out work stuff for the day. Have a fun stream. Keep doing your best. Thank you. Bye bye, Fito. Bye bye. Remember to stretch. Oh wait, did I not? Or did someone redeem stretch? Do I need to stretch? Well, I will stretch. Let's crack my bones. Ah. Oh, I thought you said workout. Either way, stretch. Oh yeah, Peter. Either way, everybody needs to stretch from time to time. It doesn't matter if you're working out or if you're just streaming. You guys gotta stretch from time to time. But okay. I think my job here is done. That's definitely 3 hours worth of work right there on the canvas in front of you. So I'm gonna see who's streaming right now. Yeah! Oh, man, I don't know why I'm so slow during streams. Because I'm yapping, that's why I'm slow. I'm definitely faster when I draw alone. Trust me, guys. Squats! No, squats! How dare you? I was about to wrap it up and then you're making me squat. Okay, I will do it. I'll do it. Did you save? I did. I remember. I remember saving. I remember. Oh, I know who we're gonna raid as well. Okay, let me pause. Let's see. Pause. Okay, squats. Sure, fine. Let's squat. Let's squat before we go. Let's do some exercising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Oh no. Snooze. We don't need no ads. I know who we gonna raid. Oh boy, I don't not sure. I think we raided her maybe once or twice. So we gonna raid Mimi Chair. Mimi is great. Mimi is fantastic. She is a chair VTuber. Well, she can turn into a chair. She's also Dutch, so like you know, it's the same country Wesley is. She's currently playing Wuthering Waves. She's super cool. She's also an artist. She's a very cool artist. She goes to conventions, she makes merch, she sells merch. So, you know, all the good stuff. So I'm gonna put up the raid to Mimi Chair, because Mimi is greater. Oh, don't worry, I saved it without redeems. That's fine, guys. I'll save for you for free. I'll save my canvas. Normally, I would never save my art without the redeems on stream. But since, you know, since today is this kind of day, I'll do it for free. Don't worry. Such a value. Exactly. Anyways, start a raid. Yes, we're starting our raid to Mimi Chair. Raid. There's a raid message that I still have not changed and probably will not change until I debut as a live 2D VTuber. So not anytime soon. Don't forget to copy pasta the raid message. Make sure to support Mimi because Mimi is great. She is really a great artist. Like I'm telling you guys, you should check out her art. She's great, and she's also just a great person overall. She's fantastic. Yeah, you are coming indeed at a good time. Thank you everyone for coming to my stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all. Thank you for hanging out with me and yapping about the random stuff. We're streaming tomorrow as well, and I'm gonna be playing Horizon Zero Dawn, my guilty pleasure game. So I expect you guys to be there to chill with me. And for now, I'm gonna go. Bye bye, guys. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye. Bye bye.
Okay then. I will walk in too. Ah. Oh, oh. Hello, Shimosa. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Can we have a shout out for Shimosa? Arigat, thanks. Arigat, thanks. Welcome, LDK. Whoa, LDK. Whoa, 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 whoa. Long time no see. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Bam, welcome. And welcome, Shimosa. But we're supposed to better